All right, thank you so much, Agnes. Well, making the decision to turn to hospice care for a loved one in a critical condition is never easy, but it's important to know what your options are. It's also important to know the type of care that your loved one needs, because sometimes that care requires more than in-home hospice can offer. Dr. Cram is joining us from Harbor Hospice to tell us about the inpatient facility. Thanks for coming by today.
You're welcome.
Now, you are Harbor Hospice is the only facility that offers both inpatient and at-home care.
In Lake Charles, that's correct.
All right, that really sets you apart. What exactly is inpatient hospice care?
Well, there are several hospice in Lake Charles, and the Harbor Hospice inpatient facility was built several years ago. They are becoming more prevalent around the state and the country, and in the past, persons that needed additional care that couldn't be properly rendered in the home sometime would end up in the traditional hospital setting. This facility is available to hospice enrollees that are under the care of Harbor Hospice that maybe have a problem that cannot be adequately controlled or treated in the home, and we can have them admitted to the facility for a period of time to try and remedy that problem.
What are some of the options that are available, or the upside for people who might need in-home care? Because there is a difference there as far as critical needs go.
Most of the care is rendered at home, or the patient may reside in a nursing facility or some other residential facility. If a problem arises, such as an example might be inadequate pain control that cannot be managed properly with oral medications, patient may be brought into the facility to adjust the medications, and sometimes intravenous medications are required. There may be a patient that has a condition such as dementia that is having behavioral issues the family can't deal with, and they can be admitted for a period of time to address those issues. There's others. Patients with emphysema may have a flare-up, and we can bring them in and try and improve their quality of life and return them back home and reassume care there.
And really help them get stabilized in that kind of a situation. There's no difference in cost, and I found that to be surprising.
Right. If the patient, generally the hospice services are covered through Medicare, Medicaid, or commercial insurance. And there really is no difference in out-of-pocket cost to the patient or the family.
All right, and that is important to note for those families out there who might be looking at this kind of option for their loved ones. It's never an easy decision to make. Do folks need to get referrals from their doctors to Harbor Hospice?
Some of the patients may come directly from the hospital after an acute care setting. They determine they have this diagnosis and they're just not stable to go home. They may come straight to the inpatient facility to be stabilized and then return home. Other patients may be at home. Their collaborating nurse will talk with the family and find it difficult to control a problem or a condition, and then we can admit them from the home for a period of time.
All right, all very important information. Of course, if you'd like to contact Harbor Hospice, that information is there on your screen as well as their website. Dr. Cram, thank you so much for coming to talk to us about it today.
Thanks for having me.
Good information. Okay. All right, up next we're checking out some